Get it? I just hope this works. All right, so we're getting ready to put that trailing arm back on this Can-Am Renegade, and we had to, Brandon, we still got to do these, we still got to clean all this up and put brake pads in there, some DP brake pads. So Brandon's putting the ECM all back together, going to put that back together, and then we're getting ready to put that trailing arm on. Axles in it. Looked at everything back there. We got to get the brake pads changed up. But anyway, today's Friday, and we got off work today around 1:30. Had to work a little bit later than what we'd liked, and then took the beautiful girl out to eat, and then so we're back here in the shop, and it's probably, let's see, it's 4 o'clock. So no, it's 4:40. So in the afternoon. So luckily on Fridays we get started a little bit early. But anyway, I want to show you this project. So this is the Can-Am Renegade 1000. This is a 2018. This is the one that we're going to be doing the frame swap. All the engine plastics, we got new airbox. I think we're going to put one of them on there. The engine, you know, and the components, electrical components, will be going on that chassis over there. That is the new one that Brandon will be racing in GNCC. We are going to replace the diff. That is a diff that that's got the bicycle lock out of it, Visco lock. We're going to be replacing that one there too. So we're going to sell that one and sell that one. Okay, don't have that many hours on them. I actually raced this four-wheeler here before I got in the accident. So anyway, gas tank, all that stuff's got to come off this thing. And the frame on this thing, I can't wait to show you guys this, but this thing is broken in half up in that area. It was gusseted. Well, I say gusseted. It did have the frame rails put in there, but it was not gusseted. So, but anyway, that's what we're going to do today. But first, he's going to finish up this this Renegade here, so we can get him out of the way. So we got that all done, and got bearings and everything. And the bearing worked out really good. I'm not sure if, but anyway, we pushed it in there with the press. Got a new clip, new bearing, and Brandon has cleaned it all up really good. So we're going to try to get this thing all wrapped up, and so we can get it off the lift here. All right, so Brandon, it looks like you got we got the trailing arm on there. Got it all buttoned up and tight. Got to hook the sway bar up, and axles in. New DP brake pads are in. I wish we would have bought a new rotor, but anyway, we will. Okay, we'll put that on the list to replace the rotors, just because on the back side here we had to do a little bit of emery cloth and that kind of stuff, right, Brandon?
Yeah.
Where it basically bent. Well, actually, what happened is one of those pads come out after the wheel bearing went out.
Hot.
Yeah, it got hot. So, but anyway, probably get new rotors, new hat bolts for it, that kind of stuff. But so far everything looks good. He's gonna put the shock on there. We're gonna put another cotter pin back in here, just so we don't want to leave that exposed. But we are gonna probably run a tractor supply down here and get some lynch pins to go in there. They make some that's a lot harder, and I want to replace every single one of them in our ATVs. Got a feeling that may have come loose. It could have been. So there again, I want to eliminate that problem. Okay, so we'll probably go get some lynch pins to put in every one of our Can-Am Renegades, just because I think those darn these these cheap Harbor Freight things, the cotter pins, I just don't think they're, I don't know that they're working. But anyway, because they've been some other times that we pulled tires off and saw a little piece of that. So that's probably a warning sign for us. But anyway, so Brandon's gonna try to finish this up. He's gonna get this thing out of the way. Then he's gonna work on the Can-Am Renegade there. That quad's got to come completely apart. Got to get the motor out of it. That's this weekend's project. Kyla's on her way down. She's just got off work at Lakeland, and she's actually on her way down now. And Brandon and Kyla are going to tackle this thing this weekend. Today is Friday, or this afternoon's Friday, and so this is the project. So this is going to be the 2021 or 2022 GNCC quad. We just got to swap everything over into the new frame. So but anyway, I'll show you guys something else. So this is Dylan Walraven. He's an XC2 racer in GNCC, and he is down here training for the winter. He's from northern Georgia, and he's down here riding at Croom, and that's such. What are we, 2 hours from Croom? Probably 2 hours.
Yeah, it's good. 2 hours.
Yeah, so he's over here. He's been down here putting some hours on the machine. So we're going to help, or he's going to do it. We're just going to help him freshen up the YFZ 450 so he can continue riding. And he also told me that he will be more than likely be at the Florida Show Riders race next weekend. So how's everything going with your training and all that, Dylan? Is everything going pretty good?
We've been there about 2 weeks. Got about 10 hours of riding in so far. So
beating the whoops out of the Croom. That place is whooped out, isn't it?
Life.
Man, that place is that's an Adam McGill special place over there. That's for sure. He loves that darn place over there. But there's not a piece of property or a piece of land, how can I say it, that's not been unearthed or touched. Okay. But anyway, that place is whooped out. Brandon will kill a Renegade over there. But he's rode over there from time to time, but it'll definitely kill a Renegade. Them darn whoops over there is not very exciting. But so you're staying somewhere over in that area with someone over there, right?
I'm staying over there with Jeff Sin. He's helping me out a good bit this year, so
good. So you're just hanging out over there using and then basically cleaning your bike every night and wrenching on it, and then going to cruise.
Wrenching on it and doing the night rides and biking a bunch. So.
Yeah. How's the training coming along? You feel good?
So far, I did about an hour 10 yesterday straight at Croom, and I felt pretty good there.
And I haven't spoken to you in a while.
A lot better than I did last week, I'll tell you that.
Well, yeah, we all come off that Christmas break crap, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Fortunately for us, we had freaking, we all got sick. But anyway, so I haven't discussed it in a while. How do you like it in the Yamaha?
It's badass.
Okay.
Rear ends work really good.
Okay.
I will say that there.
So you are liking it?
Oh, yeah. The rear ends, mainly in the sand, I noticed a big difference.
Yeah.
Like in the dirt, they're close at my house. My track's pretty tight.
Yeah.
But like I got down here in the sand, it was just wow.
Definitely tell a difference.
Oh
yeah.
It was just a big difference in the sand.
You still got the red bikes at home?
We got 2 left for sale. Yeah, we sold 3 of them so far.
Oh my goodness! So I thought your dad hang them damn things in the rafters.
No, if we
really.
We got some that were hanging in the rafters for later that they're gonna be skeletons, but.
So I will see your dad next weekend. I haven't seen him in a while. I want to hug his neck, but he definitely bleeds red. You know what I mean? And he's a Honda guy. He's an old 250R Honda 2-stroke back in the day. So he's definitely into the Hondas, that's for sure. But he's no different than we are. You got to feel comfortable, and obviously they're not making that red machine anymore, the Honda. So you guys, obviously things are innovating. And was it 2014 they made the last one?
Last one was 14, yeah.
So golly, that's 8 years ago. So to find one right now is like, I mean, I guess you can find them, but
you can find them. It's just finding new ones that aren't $6,000.
Well, that's the other thing.
And I mean, you can go buy one of these at 21 that's $1,000.
Yeah, it's brand new. Yeah, just about brand new.
And you don't have to do as much to these as you do to the Hondas. And the Hondas, you got to tear them down to the frame as soon as you buy them.
And rebuild it.
You got to tear the motor down as soon as you buy it and do a new crank and all everything. Even though the bikes are cheaper to buy used, they still come out about the same price.
It's about the same price because you got to totally rebuild it.
Because you have to totally rebuild the Hondas from once you buy it.
All right, well, listen, I'm going to get over here and help Brandon so we can get this done. Probably get some more video of us. We're going to be, Dylan's about got everything taken off this thing. Got a radiator hose and some few miscellaneous items. We're going to pull this cylinder head. We're putting a cylinder on it?
Cylinder, piston, everything.
All right, so we're doing a cylinder and piston, so we'll get some video of that. But anyway, thanks, Dylan. So anyway, he's over here and wrenching, and I hadn't seen Dylan in a while, probably since the last GNCC race. And he is going to be your XC2 rider this year. It's number 622 in GNCC, and we'll be at the FTR next weekend. Where we at there, Hot Rod?
We're almost done.
Pretty close?
Very close.
You excited to get back on the ground again?
Yeah.
What do you think is going to tear up next? It's all part of it, right? Hopefully nothing. That sucked the other day after getting that front end, that diff put in there, and then going out there and doing like 15 minutes, what?
That really sucked.
That sucked.
Didn't last long.
And it was nothing even that we touched. If it was something that we had messed with, it'd been different. But it was totally in the rear end of the bike, not the front end. So anyway, all right, so I'm gonna put you guys down. I got to get going. I got the table all cleaned off over here for Mr. Dillon. I got to get after that. We're gonna start tearing into that thing, and then looks like Brandon's about done here. And then he'll move this 850 Can-Am Renegade out of the way, and then we're gonna get this 1000 over here and start disassembling that thing so we can get started on this build. So that's gonna be fun. we just gotta get after it. So, all right, hang on, I'll put you guys down. We'll go and get. So Brandon, it looks like you have got you a mess.
Yeah, I do.
And you're not even close to being torn apart.
Nowhere.
Okay. It's Kyla. She's about to freeze to death. She's in Florida and she's cold. We have had a little cold front come through last night, so we do have the shop door over there open. But and then of course the dogs are out here playing. And but yeah, this is Brandon's project. Looks like he's coming a little bit. Getting ready to pull the fuel tank out. Looks like, or that'd be looks like the next thing. So. Air box, I don't know, however you want to work it, Brandon. Radiator. But yeah, so what's that?
It's all got to come off one way.
It's all got to come off. So this time tomorrow night you'll be bolting stuff back together, or do you know? Okay.
I hope to be a part tomorrow.
I hope to be a part tomorrow. So Dylan, obviously, so this is our mess here. So what we did is I neglected to had a guy come over and some other stuff, but put a new cylinder, a new B&R piston, and got everything cleaned up on the cylinder or whatever. But anyway, we are going back together with it. We're getting ready to put the head bolts in and torque it down, put the cams in that thing, and got some new head bolts here. These are the old ones, old gasket, and but we're getting ready to assemble it. And Dylan's learning a lot, right, Dylan?
Yeah, learning a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah, so it's not that hard. It's all easy.
Yeah,
it's just time.
Once you do it once, you can do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and just learn.
I think people neglect to think of how much time some of this stuff takes. You know, really do.
For sure.
And you know, and the time is just basically taking your time and cleaning everything, making sure you follow what I'm saying. So, and Dylan's no different than we are. Obviously, we want to do it correctly and do it the right way. So, but it takes a lot of time, and you know, to do it the right way. So. We don't try to hurry up anything. So, all right, let me put the GoPro down. Dylan's sitting in the chair waiting on me. So, I'm gonna put the GoPro down, and I promise you, there's a tripod coming at some point. And you know, if I had a darn tripod, I would set up right in the corner. And even the last 2 hours we've been here working, put it on time lapse. And then, you know what I mean?
That'd look cool.
But anyway, it'd look cool. But anyway, all that's coming. All right, let me go put the GoPro down, and we gotta get back to work over here. Quit making so much racket, Brandon. Hey, Brandon, got the fuel tank out.
Got it out.
Yeah.
Took me an hour.
Yeah. Yeah. We're getting closer, Brandon.
Almost there.
Almost there. So this is did you say this year was 2016?
I think it's around there.
I think it's like a 2016 YFZ 450. And so as you can see, we got the new cylinder on, our pistons all in, the head's on. Anyway, we're getting ready to start this thing in a little bit. Got to put oil in it, got to put water in it, and a few miscellaneous bolts here and there. And other than that, we're gonna fire this thing up. And this is the little piece here that broke off in Kyla's four-wheeler here last week. Yeah, yep. Last week. So this one was also loose. So Dylan's got a new valve cover coming. But these things, once they start rattling around and get a little bit loose. Now, we cleaned this one and JB welded it, but still not comfortable with that. So his dad's bringing him down a valve cover, and they're going to redo one where the threads are in good shape. But that'll definitely cost a race for sure. So, but anyway, Brandon, has got a long way on the Can-Am Renegade. He decided to help us a little bit, but I can't wait to show you guys the frame and where this thing's all broke. Can't see it because it's dark tonight, but this frame is broken in half. It's broken all up into here. Now this frame has been gusseted, or not gusseted. It's got the rails in there. Anyway, these things take a beating back here because of the trailing arms are hooked into here, and then of course you got the wheels out here. So the whole rear end of the four-wheeler, the gas tank sits in this area, but there's not a lot of support back here. So on the other one over there, I'll show you on the other one, you know, it's all got, well, you guys saw us do that, but anyway, got to get the engine out tomorrow. My guess would be the airbox first, the radiator, power unit or power steering unit, differential, motor, transmission, all that stuff. So anyway, so we're working. Getting late outside and getting a little chilly in here, to be honest with you. You see the kids has got on some jackets. Brandon's still in shirts and shorts.
How did you get a bigger screwdriver in there? It's a little tiny thing. This one barely fits.
And it's got a pretty good barb on it too, so it's, you know what I mean, don't have to go crazy with it.
Yeah. It came off though.
You're
so
right.
I'm a little worried.
Right.
I want to get it tight because it did come off last time. Where I washed it was like flopping down there.
Oh yeah. But it does feel a little bit tighter than it did when you got here.
Yeah.
I'm just still a little concerned about it, obviously, but
yeah.
So what we'll do is we'll just, you know, start it up long enough to run and then let it dry. Let that thing dry overnight. That is JB Quick that we put on that, but still never really trusted any of that kind of stuff. Kyla loves and knows what they do when they blow out, right? It takes you out of the race, leading the race.
Yep.
So that's not fun. No. So anyway, hey, the motor we put in the bike though sounds really good. Yeah, you like it?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, pulls the wheels off the front.
Yeah. Whole bike stands up.
So it may be a little bit too much. So all right, let's throw some oil in this thing, put the gas tank on there, and we're getting ready to start this thing up. Where's this going to go, Brandon?
I don't know where it goes.
Does it just hang down there? Or no, probably about the stem. All right, so oil's in the bike, water is in the four-wheeler, and I think we got everything buttoned up. Got the battery all put back together, so we're getting ready to test fire this thing over. So hopefully Dylan and Brandon and Kyla and myself have done everything correctly. If we have, it should start up. If not, then we're going to be here wrenching for a little longer. So let's go ahead and see what happens here, Dylan. So basically it started up, and I rev it a few times, and the only reason why I do that is just to make sure that we get the oil to pump up in the bottom of the from the bottom of the motor to the top of the motor. I've heard some guys at times burn up camshafts. I've never did it, but I've always just rev them a little bit like that, and then we shut them down and check everything just in case we see anything, and then we'll start it back up. I got something on my lip. Then we'll start it back up and just let it do a heat cycle. So I'm gonna go and put the camera down so we can look at some stuff. All right, so YFZ is all finished. Plastics are all on it, and Brandon is letting it down. That thing's getting ready to roll inside of his transit van out there. So we did do a heat cycle on it. Didn't want to run it very long because of that JB Quick or JB Weld, that stuff that we put on that 90-degree. He'll take it home. He'll put like 3 heat cycles on it, let it warm up to temperature, get the fan to come on, and then shut it down. So essentially what he does is, or what you do that for, is just to seat the ring. So, and then I think, well, I'm not sure if he says he's riding on Sunday or not. No, I don't think so. But anyway, he's prepared to ride on Monday over at Croom with some of the GNCC folks over there. But so every about 20 hours or so, got to do a piston. That's a high compression piston. Of course, it's a race four-wheeler. So that bike's got 20.6 hours on it since the last time he did the top end. So it was certainly time. So he'll do another 20 hours on it, which is probably, he's staying here until the first GNCC race in South Carolina, and then he'll head back home. So should be good to go. We're all going to go inside, go get showers, going to eat. I think Miss Karen's got some grilled cheese made for us. And then we're going to get back out here early in the morning. Got a busy day tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. And Brandon and Kyla's going to work on the Can-Am Renegade. And then I got some other folks coming over tomorrow. We got Matt Lay coming over with Cullen Lay. We are going to rebuild his, it's a Melosi 90. Going to rebuild it. And then I got some other folks coming over we got to build a little too fast 90, which are all little mini quads, okay? And then we're going to do that over there while Brandon and Kyla get the Renegade finished torn down. Hopefully they can get that thing torn down to where we can clean the engine, clean everything, and start putting that thing back together. So, well, we'll just have to wait and see. But still a lot of work there. Just to, you know, still a lot of nuts and bolts and that kind of stuff. So, all right, I'm gonna wrap this video up. But I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everything you guys do, and all the comments, likes, and shares that we get. And you know, from the bottom of my heart, I just want to thank you, and it means a lot to us. And you know, we want to continue and just show you guys what we're doing. We're real people, and we work our tail ends off like a lot of you guys. I know you guys work, and you know, it's no different than any of you guys up there. We're just documenting it. But anyway, got the dogs woke up. They was up underneath the bench sleeping. They're all ready to go. So anyway, till next time, guys, we'll see you. I appreciate everything. Thank you.